So what is it?
15.
Yeah, oh yeah, my spell save is DC.
Yes!
He's so into you.
Oh my god! I'm the best slut ever!
Wow.
Recording stopped.
Hello, friends. We've got cats, except mine's above me, and I can't actually reach her because she's literally in her fort.
Oh, God! Can I make this look like a cat?
Look, we've got a Seuss and a Ripley and everybody else, because I don't know which cat is which for Marty.
I'm participating
This is Oliver.
too. Oh yeah, yeah, Marty. How do you tell your cats apart? They look completely identical.
Orange and
Isn't one a
one's
tabby?
Chinese.
Isn't one a tabby and one's a
And Dan,
Chinese?
was that
That's
Felber?
Elfie.
It's Elfie, yeah. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Elfie.
Felicia would not let me pick her up. She weighs like 20 pounds.
Goodness gracious.
I thought she just hated you.
Oh no, she loves
And now,
me.
Margaret, can you please share your animal?
Huh?
We're going down the line. We're having show and tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this is a completely not embarrassing piece of merchandise I have of a plush cat that's based off of an anime boy.
Oh,
Perfect.
His name is Granada, by the way, and you will dress him as such.
Like the
All
country?
right.
Hello, Granada.
No, like the word for pomegranate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Well, Aaron, did you get a chance to ever what's the word I'm looking for?
Write your diary entry?
Write your diary entry?
Did you not want me to introduce my purple cat?
You have a purple cat?
Yeah, here's the ears. They're really shy.
Oh,
Definitely.
What's the name
you
of
are
your
a
purple
gem and a
cat, Aaron?
delight.
I'm sorry?
What's the name of your purple cat?
Their name is Zenny, which might sound like an eyeglasses brand name, but that definitely wasn't a wipe that you would wipe eyeglasses with. That was a cat.
I believe it.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
I've been over. I've seen Zenny in person.
Sounds like was it Dragon Quest? Isn't that the currency in Dragon Quest? Isn't it Zennies?
It might be. This
It
is why we need Alex to do a D&D session with us.
Yeah.
He'd know these answers just licking his foot.
But so, yes, to answer your question, Colleen, we keep sort of ending on cliffhangers, so I have a partial diary entry.
That's fine.
and we can help. And also, like, my character would not know what the heck Charm City Shinobi is doing right now, so we'll have to cover that as well.
That's fine. I've got that sort of covered, unless Dan wants to do it. Last week when you were, was it you who, someone was out, I was like, I have to write these things. Okay, go ahead, read your diary.
Okay. Dear diary, gotta make this quick because we're not too far away from Prince Njede's complex. We are deep into the Beggar Prince Merchant Prince drama, yo. Basically, Beggar Prince Argonet wants us to steal a magical journal from Merchant Prince Njede before Beggar Prince Fremen does, for really no other reason than to frustrate Beggar Prince Fremen. Which honestly seems like maybe a good idea, because if the journal is dangerous, then it probably should be in the hands of the person who has no actual desire for it. But our other reason for agreeing to this proposal is to keep our new friend Rajit from getting demoted down to the worst tier of the ziggurat. Anyway, we are Beggar Princess Argonet's like A-team right now, gearing up for the big heist. We've got Titanium, Wisteria, and Marty dressed as some unique courtesans.
Unique. Oh, I'm offended. Now, you
I
better
am
not
a
like
master of disguise.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
And I am trying to support their roles as a lady in waiting. And Sprinkle, remind me where you are.
I'm in the waiting room with you.
Are you also a courtesan?
I'm a consort, as all of us
Yeah,
are.
consort. They're not courtesan.
Oh, yes. Okay. Consort. So add that in there. Because I couldn't remember what you were exactly dressed as.
I am
And,
dressed.
um,
I am dressed like this.
Oh, that's right. We had pictures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I think I actually did wind up doing a titanium thingy. I
Marty-
won't lie though.
Marty's bugs in the Viking costume.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's like fucking full
Reshare it
bugs
in the chats.
Excuse me, it's peaches and cream.
That's
Right.
It
Right.
is right.
Yeah, you don't separate the peaches from the cream, people.
Yes. And Wisteria is also dressed as a consort, and Elpheus, who I don't know if you're getting to in your diary entry.
I have no. All I have is I have no idea where Raven Charm City Shinobi are, though. They could be lost in the strange shops somewhere in town, or hell, trying to infiltrate their own merchant prince's house for all I know.
Wait, wow, I love it. Just completely coincidentally, did you recently look up the term dramatic irony, Aaron?
I feel compelled to like implement it every time because sometimes it's the only way to get something out. But I sort of ended this as like I see the entrance to the complex coming up.
Gotta go by.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you all, with the exception of Rave, who went into a shop, and surprisingly there was a poof. We'll find out what happens later. Dan, do you want to give it a go on what what Shinobi's doing?
I'm not as good as a delivery as Aaron. I feel like though Shinobi would make notes in his spell book, and it would be more like a Wikipedia article than a diary. It would just be like infiltrating merchant prince household, stealing a journal, infiltrating with Yuri and was it Gladys?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like initiating distraction at the front door. Let's go. Just like real straightforward.
There you go.
Real notes.
Yep. All right. So the last time we did some things, Shinobi was hanging out at the Black Network area in the Astral Mists and got picked up for a job for Beggar Prince Fremen. And he was picked up to go steal a magic or an ancient wizard's journal, because there was some information that they don't know what it is, but Prince Njede, or Merchant Prince Njede, who is wizard himself, it's in a language he can't speak. So he was like, okay, I need someone to help me decipher this. So Shinobi was recruited to help with that and to steal it for Beggar Prince Fremen. However, after saving a bunch of civilians, the other group of Marty, Sprinkles, Titanium, Wisteria, and Red Aaron, they were picked up, as Aaron said, by Beggar Prince Argonet to also steal this wizard's journal, because Prince Argonet just wants to be a dick to Prince Fremen. So it is a race between the two to see who will get to this journal faster. Currently, Wisteria and Sprinkle are in the waiting room with Red Aaron and Elpheus. Elpheus is dressed also like a...
I thought he was invisible.
Is that... No, didn't I say he was invisible?
I don't
I remember asking like if he could cast an invisibility spell to be able to like be invisible while moving in.
Oh, I have him dressed as a consort servant.
Okay, then he's also a consort.
He's a consort servant, so he's dressed sort of similar to Aaron.
Okay.
that does ring a bell though. Was someone using invisibility in place of, the disguise? That actually does sound right.
I don't know.
Why?
I do remember
He
the conversation,
can
but I don't remember if that was decided
Yeah.
or not.
He
You know what,
can
we-
cast invisibility though.
That might have been it. Like, we were just reviewing the possibility, but we were like, no, prostitute.
Yeah. Okay.
Consort.
So
Consort.
Yes.
I'm trying very poorly to make a Venture Brothers reference.
All right. So, Sprinkle, Wisteria, Red Aaron, and Elpheus are in the waiting room, and a guard has taken Peaches and Cream, aka Marty and Titanium.
Remember, it is Baroness Von Cream, because I was thinking of the band Baroness, and I was like, that sounds attractive.
Peaches and Baroness Von Cream.
Margaret,
It doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well, but okay.
hey, Margaret, I see you.
Mm-hmm. So, and you have been led to Prince and Jede's private sauna. And while this is going on, Shinobi is with Prince Fremen's group. He has 3 of them. They're on the ground outside of the complex playing lookout and causing distractions. And then he is up there with Yuri and Gladys. And they're trying to open the door where they think the book is being held, which is Prince and Jede's private office. However, they're having trouble getting through the door. There is a few guards. As we have determined, there are 6. And there is one upstairs that Dan's lookout can hear. I believe you have Gladys on the lookout.
Gladys is on the door, and they heard steps outside the doorway, and Yuri and I were trying to pick locks.
Yes. So you made it into the bathroom, the fancy fucking bathroom, and now you are trying to pick the lock. And so we're going to, and we left at a cliffhanger of Peaches and Cream being led into the sauna. So let us, where Prince and Jede is he's in the sauna, and he's this lovely little icon token thing over there. Except like the token looks very young, but he's not that young. He's like in his 40s. But that token doesn't look like he's in his 40s.
Unless he's Asian.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's Asian?
I said unless he's Asian. Let's go 40-year-old Asian.
He's not Asian. He looks like in my head Don Cheadle.
I don't know.
You mean the character does, not the token, right?
The character does. The token.
Okay, because the token does not look like Don Cheadle. Right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. The token was here is a token of a dude that I had at the ready.
I actually recognize the picker you used for that, I think.
That's also that's one of the riders that you were playing when we had that chocobo race.
Oh.
So that's why I was like, I'm just gonna reuse this.
That's the secret.
He's everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to jump in to the sauna with Peaches and Cream. So the guard opens the door and beckons you into the sauna. It's fairly large, about like 15 to 20 feet, like 15 by 20 feet. The air is, it's actually like dry, like it's a dry sauna. And there's like a little bit of water in this little trough here, but on the whole, it's just hot rocks. So instead of it being like humid like it is everywhere else, this is a nice, just dry heat. And that I described the brazier. At the far end, in the corner, lounging, is Merchant Prince and Jede, and he's basically just got a very little towel on his bits. So, you know, he's just like laying out like I was not expecting company. But he's got gold earrings in, but the earrings and the little towel are all that he's wearing. He gestures for you to come closer. I will let you know, Peaches, you are affected by the heat. It is very hot in there. Cream, you are not.
Tiefling, baby!
Wait, I wrote tiefling. Cream, as a tiefling, you are not completely bothered.
So what does that mean in terms of how this plays out? Like, does Marty have to do Constitution saves? Does Peaches have to do Constitution saves? Or
Peaches might just get sweaty, which may or may not help with persuasion rolls.
My real problem is I'm feeling like a cobbler over here.
All right.
I think we're just gonna like bring out the Seinfeld-ish charm and riffs, like what's with the temperature in here, kind of stuff.
What's the deal with the temperature? Who are these people?
I think I'm in soup mode now, okay?
All right. So after an uncomfortable minute passes, Prince Njede goes, now why would Prince Rodor decide to send me a gift? I mean, I'm not ungrateful, but what's with the sudden generosity?
Titanium lets out a really good belly chuckle, you know, just like big ol' I have no idea. All I was told was that you would be a fine... I'm searching. I don't think Titanium would stumble, but I am struggling. Like, what do you call the client of a consort without it sounding completely, like, fake and wrong and bad? Because the only other word that's coming to mind
Companion.
is art.
Yeah, like just
Companion.
that you guys would get along
Companion.
very well.
Thank you. I was simply told that you would be a fine companion with interests and facilities that I would be able to bring out my natural charms through.
And you?
And besides, as my creamy friend should have said,
Oh.
who cares where a gift came from so long as you can enjoy it?
However, you may look these gift horses in the mouth. We both have very nice...
Wow, Jesus. All right.
Again, excuse my creamy friend. I'm normally the one who does the talking. That's another reason why you can't have peaches without the cream. Cream needs peaches too.
Okay, I would like Marty to roll a persuasion, just straight, no disadvantage or advantage, because you might have had advantage, but Titanium is bringing you down a little bit.
Oh.
Damn. That's
Sorry.
mean. I thought I would just play up the you know, I'm just here to have fun charm, and apparently that tanks us. I guess we don't have a right to party, Marty.
But,
No.
So
You were
have to
putting on the
think
charm.
about
You
it
just
this
said
way.
too much, bud.
Less is more. Less is more.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
to say it here, you're catering to a certain type of man, and this type of man prefers what's what I'm looking for?
Quiet.
Less party,
Correctness?
more chatty.
Marty?
He prefers less party, more like
Marty.
you know, let's have a conversation in the sauna and see where it leads us.
Oh, right. Wasn't I lamenting about how I and Margaret would have fun with this, but Titanium is going to be awful at this? At least I stuck to character.
Yes, you did have that
Oh, man.
conversation.
Yep. Ah, damn it.
So Marty, I need you to roll persuasion. Oh, you rolled a
I rolled persuasion.
you rolled a 25. So he is like,
wow.
oh, okay, you know, you just have a weird colleague. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's called charisma, folks.
Oh.
All right. So, well, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Peaches?
Oh, well, you know, I just like to take care of myself and take care of others. What brings you to a sauna like this, my dear friend?
It's in my home. It is.
Fair point.
Follow-up question. What led you to build a sauna like this in your home?
That's
Oh,
what I
that's a
meant.
great question. It's very humid here in Port Ninzaru. And sometimes you just want to get away from the stickiness and just be in some dry air for a little while. But the heat is really good for the skin.
Mm.
I would wholeheartedly agree there. You have a very, a certain glow about you. And I don't mean sweat.
Well, how very kind of you. All right, that's that. I feel like you stumbled a little bit at the beginning, but we have saved it here. So, with both of your charisma being very high right now, he is going to snap his fingers, and a male servant who you didn't see before comes through a hidden door right here.
Oh.
I have it marked there because I was like, I'm not going to do a way that makes it a reveal. So there's a hidden door right here. And a male servant comes in who looks like a valet butler type dude who brings in like a roll and a tray of like jewelry. And Jetty slips into the robe and puts on the various bangles, rings, necklaces. And he says to the butler, take the rest upstairs for now. We're going to go take a swim. So he will lead you into the pool area. There are a couple different things in here. This is a little seat where you can get your feet like soaked. This is a very cold pool, and this is a like to get in after your sauna, if you will. And this is just a regular bath, like mineral bath, like you had at the Astral Mist, but this is a home version. So, and then there's like a little massage table. So if he wanted, he could just have a massage when he wants. He's gonna go get in the pool, but you can place yourself wherever you wish. And we're gonna switch to Dan while you do that.
Now I have to figure out how I'm going to swim, by the way.
Before we switch to Dan, we're going to take everyone else upstairs. So, this guard dude is going to come back, and he's going to lead you all upstairs. So we're going to scroll over. So that would be Sprinkle, Red Aaron, Wisteria, and Alpheus. And he is going to lead... Oh, Dan, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what?
I was like, how am I moving?
I'm taking over. He is going to lead you all to this bedroom up there. That's the guard. So we'll move. I don't know how to move everybody.
That's why I'm just helping you out move everybody at once. So.
Thank you. So in this bedroom up here. So that is where you all are. This guard goes back downstairs, and you know that there is a guard walking up and down the hall because you've seen him. So you are in this nice room. It's got a little like chaise longue, and then like a nice fancy bed. And you've got a pool and a bookshelf and like a basically like lounge type room for guests. All right, now we switch back over to Dan. So Shinobi and Yuri and Gladys are in this room still trying to get into the little office. What would you like to do?
Can
I will say that Gladys does tell you that he hears people come up the stairs.
So Jess hears them come up, but doesn't necessarily hear them coming down the hall. Just hears movement.
He hears them come up the stairs, and then it becomes quiet again.
Okay. Can I investigate in the bed? I'm gonna try to basically look to see if there's any sort of levers, switches, anything that might access the door.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation. No.
Nope.
Wow. That's atrocious.
Yep, you find nothing.
Alright, so we went in that other room. Let's see.
The other room's the bathroom. It's got the sunken tub, the little basin attached to the wall, and a little like towel cabinet.
I remember Yuri failed the lockpicking attempt on the door.
Correct.
We've got what? It's a ranger and a thief, right? Ranger and a rogue?
Yes. And you detected that there was some kind of magic.
Right.
But you don't know what kind.
What kind of ranger is Gladys? Just a basic ranger?
Give me 1 second.
Or more magic. Basically, I'm asking if I don't remember their gender. If they're more magic oriented or not.
Both Yuri and Gladys are dudes. Sharpshooter style. So more damage based than magic based.
Martial, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the one on the right wall, I guess east wall or the right wall, that's like a raised like basin, right? That's not a pool. Or what was that?
In the bedroom?
Yeah, what's this?
Yeah, that's like a raised basin so you could like splash your face, wash your hands, that kind of thing. And it's running water. That like they all kind of like have sort of like a running water thing going.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Heard that, whoever it was.
That's Felicia. She wants attention.
It's not Pippi for once.
No, that's Felicia. All 3 cats are in the office. Let's see. That's not gonna help me. I don't have any.
Do you need me to remind you about like any other locations in the house that you know about?
Sure.
Just reminding you of point of interest, and this is for everyone. Bedroom, office, library.
Where's the library?
In this middle room right here with the big old rug.
Okay.
So there are those are the places that were pointed out to you by both Fremen and Arcanet.
Yeah.
So you're all aware of the different places.
Does the office door have like a keyhole or anything, or is it just like a door knob, a door handle, or door knob, and then you just know it's locked?
Oh, to the office? There's no keyhole. Yeah, there's no keyhole. It's just a doorknob.
Just doorknob. Okay. All right. I would basically then ask. Yeah, and it's just locked from the other side. I would ask Gladys if to peek out the door. You know, we heard it got quiet again, and then to kind of slowly peek out.
I will have him. Sure. Okay. So I will have him peek out the door. Let's see. So that's a +4 for stealth. So I'm just gonna roll for him just to see if he can stealthily do it. Yeah, it's with a +4, he's totally fine. So he like quietly creaks it open and peeks out, and he sees the back of one guard, just one.
One that's
And
in the hallway, basically.
yeah, and it does not look like a gladiator. The guard looks more like wiry, very small, more roguish, if you will. So he closes the door and he's like, it's not like your normal merchant prince guard.
Does Gladys or Yuri have any jewelry, coins, anything metal and loose on them?
Let's look at the little people that I made. Yeah, I'm gonna say that maybe Yuri has a couple broken lockpicks that are metal.
I want to basically work with them to see if we can have Yuri distract or like kind of faint some noise. Basically, let's open the door. I'm assuming the door opens in. Yes, the door to the bedroom, like the door that Gladys is at right now.
Yes.
Basically, I want to have the door prepared to open in and have Yuri kind of throw some of the broken lockpicks to draw that guard's attention and see if we can basically get the guard down here and then snatch him in there real quickly.
Sure. Okay, that works. So let us.
I don't know what rules we need for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. All right. So I'm gonna use Gladys' stealth roll that he's already rolled. I'll roll for Yuri as well, which should be fine. He's a +7.
Do you want me to roll stealth as well?
Yes, please. Yeah, he's fine.
All my rolls. Man.
All right. So with 2 super, like, real good successes, and then I'm gonna say they probably have covered for you fine. As a group roll, you're covered. So you have to wait a little bit, and Gladys is like, he's got it like super cracked, like just enough to like know when to do it. Oh no, you want the door open so you can throw, right?
I want it like cracked enough to kind of throw some stuff off there, but like
just
not like. But as he's walking up, like it's not obvious the door. Like I don't want the door wide open when he walks up because that's gonna draw attention. I want him to just kind of like be like, "What's that noise?" and come down the hall.
Got it. Okay, so okay, so it's more cracked than a little bit, so that you can see out. And who do you want to do the subduing?
Gladys.
Okay, so we'll have Yuri. You want Yuri to open the door, Gladys to do the subduing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm basically gonna have a shocking grasp, like readied per se. I'm not gonna use it on him, but it's lightning crackling on my fingers, in a sort of like, as soon as he comes in, I'm just gonna kind of like a little threat.
Okay. Sure. So, let me bring up that guy's stats so that I have them ready to go. So I found out that it is a cricket. It like the actual fan makes noise as well, but I have it on like the lowest speed and it's not making any noise. But that cricket is out there.
Are we sure that the fan is not sending out a mating call to the cricket?
Oh, maybe.
This poor cricket is just trying to get some action.
One
and
horny ceiling fan. I have heard one.
Poor cricket is just getting catfished.
So let's see. Okay. So Dex is only +2. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. This guy's gonna come by, and I'm gonna have him roll a perception, and his perception is +6.
Goodness.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so his perception's not great. He's thinking about something else as he comes by. So I'm going to say with the stealth there and his extremely bad perception against said stealth, you can easily, Gladys can easily grab him. But I'm going to have them roll strength against strength to see if he can grapple him, which is probably going to be fine.
So I figured it was strength. That's why I was like, let's get the ranger to do it then instead of the rogue.
Yeah, so this is... Yeah, I'm going to just say right off the bat, sure, we'll roll to see if Gladys gets a natural one. So, strangely enough, Gladys is a +4, and the guard is a +0. So Gladys is a 7, and therefore, on these really bad rolls, Gladys does get him in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna say that Yuri has the presence of mind to like wrap him in rope.
Okay. Like, close the door quietly.
Yes. So you now have this guard that is like clamped like this. So how are you going to keep the guard from screaming once Gladys takes his hand free?
Let's see.
Aaron, you look like
Like, oh, that's so stressful.
What are you talking about? We're in this room chilling. We're just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like I said, I basically readied shocking grasp. I'm like this. I've got my hand basically next to his head, close enough that the static charge is making his hair stand on edge.
okay.
And I kind of just gonna give him a look like, you gonna be quiet? Yeah.
All right. So as this is not a gladiator and is something else, I think you got the information, not Prince Argonet's people. That.
Let me see if I have my notes. Oh well, move. Just like on my mouse. Is this a Harper agent?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So he is not dumb, and is when Gladys lets go of his mouth, he is not going to shout.
Good. Unlike Felicia, who's going to shout.
Like this cat.
Yeah. Should have said no. He's going to shout.
Yeah.
No. The tabaxi outside is screaming. You can hear the tabaxi through the window. All right. So you have him subdued.
I'm just gonna kind of just sternly, but still calmly, like, our quarrel is not with you. We have no concerns for how you end up. We wouldn't want to hurt you, but we have no qualms with that either. But we are looking for something, and we'd like your assistance.
What are you looking for?
We're looking. Sorry, I need to scroll my notes. It always seems right. We're looking for something that this is in Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking for a book that we heard that Enjedi might have. A journal, more specifically.
I mean, Maybe he has a journal. Maybe he doesn't.
If he did have one, where would we find it?
What incentive do I have to tell you?
We can spare your life, and we can make it look like you put up a fight if that's something that Njide would reward.
What else? Could you give me some information or anything like that I could, be useful to me in any way?
Perhaps. Time out. The boy's going down, so I'm gonna go say goodnight to the boy, but feel free to hop back to the other guys.
Okay, so we'll let that happen, and we're going to hop to Wisteria, Aaron, Sprinkle, and Elpheus. All right, you guys are in a fancy room, like with books and very nice furniture. You also have a little hand washy sort of station, and a nice bedroom through a door, and that's where you're at. What are you guys gonna do?
No guards are in with us.
No, you are in there by yourself. You can tell you're in a guest room. Like they've taken you up to a guest room.
And how many guards were on our floor that we were?
You only know that there is one. You've only seen one. So you don't know if there are any others, but you've seen one.
Yeah, like we were led up the stairs.
You know there are 6 in the house, and you've seen 3, and now 1 upstairs. So you've seen 4 total right now. So you don't know where 2 other ones are.
Okay. Can I, peek out stealthily and see if the hallway's clear? Or try to?
Sure.
While she's doing that, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Ooh.
How far? 30 feet from you. Okay, so where you are standing, no.
Perfect.
Nicole, you don't see nothing.
Right, so I look back at, sorry, I hit something on my desk. I look back at everybody and I say, hey guys, there is nothing in the hallway right now. There's nobody there.
We should get out of this room then, because it's not going to be
we
here.
can just claim that you guys wanted to use the restroom, and I'm there to attend to your restroom needs if we run into anyone in the hall.
It's true, there is no restroom in that bedroom.
Good
All right,
there.
so where are you going to go? Where do you want to go, Aaron?
I want to go out into the hall and keep looking for magical things.
So you do know, you were also pointed out that there's the library, the bedroom, and the office. So you were also pointed those things when you got the plan, like the blueprints.
Okay, all right, cool.
So you know exactly what door is what.
Okay. Yeah, if those seem like the most, have been pointed out to us as the most points of interest, then I think I would be trying to see if there's any doors that register as having a magical signature on them that's possibly
yeah, when you go through the hallway, you do feel some magic coming from this room. And then
I'm
so you would
with Aaron.
That would be what you feel first. You would feel that there's a magical aura coming from that room.
Okay, everybody look innocent and casual.
I'll stand on the inside in front of the door and just listen out for people if you want to.
Are you're remaining in this room?
I'm coming with
you. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go.
Yep, Elpheus is going to just take up the rear.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see if the door's locked.
Can I tell what kind of magic it is?
Can you?
Yes. Well, just the school of it.
Can you?
Oh, sorry. I was like, do I know what school it is? I made it up, so I will tell you the school in no, I mean like there's magic in there, but I will tell you the school in just a minute because it's a thing that I made that I didn't think about. Okay, so then are you testing the door? Is that what you're saying, Wisteria?
Yeah. Yes.
The door is not locked.
All right, I'd like
don't
to
open it though.
Oh,
Unless. Well, I mean, if you want Colleen just to be on the safe side, I can cast Dispel Magic.
Well, you detected the magic from inside of the room or from the door?
It is inside of the room.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if I was able to sense things that are beyond closed spaces, but
it's too bad we don't have Marty here to detect traps. Or
I
whatever, is it?
cast Find Traps. No.
Cast
I do have that
traps,
prepared.
please.
but yeah. Okay, so if the door's not giving off.
Okay.
I want to. Can I inspect the door?
Yes.
That's smart.
Sure, go ahead.
Is that an investigation or insight?
Investigation, please.
Nice.
I don't actually know what kind of magic this is. It doesn't say what it is.
Okay.
The magic.
Well, that was more specifically if it was on the door itself, so I'm not as worried about it.
Oh, yeah, no.
So what do I see by investigating the door?
It is a, geez Louise. It is a well-made door. It doesn't look like it's made to keep anybody out. It is definitely a big show of wealth. Like, there's carvings on the door. You can tell this is, like, meant to be shown as, like, a place where he would take people to be like, look at all my good books. And it does not seem like there are any traps on it. Like, you can't see, like, any, without having, like, a way, like, you don't, what am I trying to say? Without having, like, a knowledge of traps, you're like, this door doesn't look like it's trapped. Like, there's no, I don't see any, like, contraption or way it could be trapped. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Open it.
It opens just fine.
Now, we're still in the hall, but the door's open.
There's nobody in there. It is a library. When you look in, you see that there is a pretty couch, a big-ass rug, a little rug by a window, some big bookshelves, and then a little desk with a little stool for hanging out.
Where's the magical signature coming from? Or is there more than one?
It is coming from the window area.
Oh, maybe that's for people that break in through the window.
We should actually go into the room.
Yeah,
Right?
let's do
We're in
that.
it?
Yeah,
Let's
we
go
should go in the room. Did someone move Alpheus?
Oh, yeah. No.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I was looking for my thing that I made, but we'll deal with it later.
Is that the window?
So
I
by
want
the
to look in the desk, though.
Sure, go ahead. And Wisteria, what did you want to do?
Oh, I was wondering where the window was. Is that where Aaron is? Is this a window?
The window is this little teeny slit right here.
Oh.
So you can see out onto the street from it. These yellow glowy things are just some ever-burning flames that are lighting the room.
All right. I'd like to check out this bookshelf.
Sure.
Should I roll?
To inspect.
I would do investigation or actually both of you, investigation or perception. You pick.
Oh, perception would be so much
Yeah. I'm all like doop 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 doop.
Well, so on a 10 in the drawer, you find like just like writings on different kinds of magic. Like these are clearly like his
Cliff notes.
yeah, like he's just like writing out, you know, stuff that he's studying, that kind of thing, in there. Nicole, you find books.
You know, there's books on this shelf.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, can I look
Here.
at? Can I look
Go
at the
ahead.
books on my side?
Sure.
Perception.
You are very interested to find that among the magic books, there are also some like romance novels, and they're not like the racy kind of romance novels. They are like handholdy, like, you know, high romance novels. So clearly, he is into the love.
I want to take the coolest looking one,
Okay.
and I
I'm-
put it in my bag next to the shepherd's kiss that I still
gonna
have from
say-
a previous adventure.
that it's called the half orc and the milkmaid, and it's got a half orc on it who like feels like Fabio.
Oh my god. Can we draw this?
The
and
lusty
make it work?
milkmaid
Somebody
at
should draw-
work.
It would make me extremely
If-
happy if one of
if
you
I had
drew
time-
Aaron, can you draw the cover and I'll do some really fancy frilly lettering for you?
God, please. I
Yeah.
would wear a
Perfect.
t-shirt.
Marty,
I was gonna say, if not a T-shirt, a sticker for sure.
yes. Okay, so the half orc and the milkmaid, with a half orc that looks like Fabio, who we're going to name Clubbio, because
Flavio.
I'm very proud
Flavio.
of myself.
The best you could do, bud.
Uh-huh. Hey, I
Oh,
made
man.
up that book, so yes, Clubbio's the best I can do. Do you want to do Clubbio? Would that be better?
I mean, I
Clubbio.
kind of like Clubbio. I picture him like going everywhere with the club.
Yeah, it makes it sound very brute
Big
force.
open hairy muscles with a shirt like flowing in a club just like this,
Hey,
like holding her.
and it
Romance
can
novel.
be. It can
I'm
be
picturing a
by-
very Warcraft-like orc with like the big tooth on the bottom jaw, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like super fancy. And I'm gonna say it's going to be written by Daniel Steele.
Oh man.
All right, so it's a swords and ladies romance. So that's what you find. You find books on magic and a bunch of different romance novels.
Do we think that this journal would be giving off its own magical signature, guys?
That's
I mean, maybe,
I'm not here, but that's a good
but it's a
thought.
journal, not a wizard tome.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's magical in the it would be reviewed as such sense, not as it's
So,
actually
yeah.
magical.
Do I see any drawings of the journal?
No, and you are feeling the magical energy coming from the rug window area.
Sure,
Which
sure.
Feels like that would be a protection, not a.
That's my current guess. Well,
So we.
is it more
really
directly on the
kinda
window
hit it
or
out.
more directly on the rug?
What is your thing you do?
A faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that
Oh,
bears
the rug.
I would have thought it would be on the window.
Hang on.
Can I? Okay, I cast.
Hang on.
Okay.
I do have animate objects. What do you
Hmm.
have?
I don't know how that would affect something.
Like I can.
But I like where your head is at.
It's like I can basically make a non-magical. Choose up to 10 non-magical objects within range that are not being worn or carried, and animate them.
Does it appear to be the rug itself that's giving off the aura?
there may be the rug and other things, but yeah, the rug is definitely has an aura.
Okay. All right, save that spell just in case.
Yeah, I don't
Sprinkle.
Yeah, it has to be non-magical.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cast Find Traps, which doesn't tell me the location of a trap, but if there is a trap within my vicinity, it'll tell me what the nature of the trap is.
Chemical pit trap. There's no trap.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works. Right? Smell, alarm spell, glyph of warding, pit, no traps.
Okay. Let's lift up the rug.
Are you lifting up the rug?
Or should I try to cast Dispel Magic first?
Well, it would be who is lifting up the rug if you are lifting up the rug, or are you doing Dispel Magic?
I'm asking people if they want to lift up the rug. I don't.
Do we have like a staff or a stick to use to lift up the rug?
I like where your head is at.
I have a wooden trident we can use.
You want to use that? You want to fork it?
Yeah, I have another trident. I have two tridents. I have a regular wooden one, and then I have one that is metal tipped. So we can just waste the wooden one. It's
you have a trident to spare. Yeah.
Yeah, I have many tridents. I thought they were cool, so I pull out my trident.
Oh, I was just about to ask, why do you have so many tridents? But
I like them, cool. Aaron. I don't know what to tell you. They're cool.
Okay, so somewhere in your outfit you have hidden your tridents.
Yeah, and my
Wonder Woman style,
hidden under my scantly.
Yeah, we'll go Wonder Woman style. That's fine. All right.
Yeah, cool.
So you're gonna lift up the rug Wonder Woman style.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You lift
Right,
up the rug, and Aaron and Sprinkle can see underneath that there is a key.
Right. So the key's probably what's magic.
This is so exciting!
It's like puzzles.
Hey guys, I'm real glad it's not me and Marty doing this one.
So if there's a hidden key, do you think that there's a hidden keyhole in this room?
If it's also magic, it's not pinging anywhere. If the keyhole would be magic, I don't know if it would be.
I saw books. Nothing else.
Aaron, there is no other magic signature.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what spells does Alpheus have? He's just standing in the room like...
Alpheus is a necromancer.
Spells?
He doesn't actually have like the best of spells to help you out, but
We should have been using him to like open the doors.
Oh yeah.
yeah, your meat puppet. I mean, whatever.
Our new friend.
You needed a 6, then he can do stuff that helps and things. It's helpful, kind of.
Sure. If we find any dead objects, he can animate dead objects.
If one of us dies, he'll just necromance us. Fine.
Yeah, he's got.
I just want to see if he has any kind of like dispelling or
That would be
detecting
helpful.
magic spells or.
Yeah, that way I don't have to constantly be repeating
Nope.
them. But okay.
So
He's more of a help you protect.
okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Who wants to hold on to the key?
I think Alpheus should.
I can do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna reach in and pick up that key.
Yeah.
Okay. So Wisteria reaches down and picks up the key.
While the Aaron's voice is my voice.
Like,
Yeah,
do it.
I do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll
So
do it.
you reach up and you pick the key up, and as you pick the key up,
Oh no.
the carpet wraps around your arm and starts attacking you, and is like whacking you in the face and trying to smother you. Like it's trying to get all up around there and trying to attack you. So please roll initiative.
I feel like this is a trap and I should have been able to detect it.
But it's not one of the things on your list.
It's
Those
I
were
don't know.
examples.
Is it does an animated thing called it count as a trap if it's like lying in wait?
It's a construct.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like somebody
Is it-
hiding basically. So yeah.
Does
Yeah.
that count?
No.
Well, it says if it would do damage, if it could be considered harmful or undesirable. But that's okay. That's okay because we can handle a carpet.
Did
A
my
trap for the
initiative
purpose of
roll
spell is
properly?
anything that would inflict a sudden. So it only is attacking you.
Because you took the key.
Sure. Right.
So it's
Well, that's what
not
triggered the trap.
But it's
No, but I can see the.
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily a sudden.
no, it was not.
harmful
you
effect.
lifted it up. You got to look at the key. It only went into effect when you took it.
I'm basically
shit.
picturing Doctor Strange's like
Yes,
cloak,
absolutely,
but
100%.
carpet. Or magic
Uh,
carpet from Aladdin, you know.
Okay, so
Perhaps also.
all right, so
Oh, roll initiative.
Did my
Yes.
initiative send as expected?
it is
Yes.
Okay, I just have a weird message. It says if you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker,
I
but no
think that was
valid token
mine.
was selected.
I
It
think
helps.
I messed that up.
There's a turn order option. I don't know if y'all can. I can
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, but you can like click on your piece and then it'll assign your.
and then what's Alpheus
Jesus,
is
there's a whole bunch of.
for
in here.
initiative.
The turn order that I'm seeing has
Plus
still all the
2.
zombies in it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Sorry.
accurate
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I was deleting much.
Yeah. So he's a +2, so that's 8. And
On this
then
rug. That's the worst.
the rug is also a +2. 15. So the rug goes first. So the rug is already on top of Wisteria, and the rug is going to smother. So I'm going to. That is a 20. I'm assuming that hits you.
Damn. Yeah. I'm so mad. It's a fucking rug. It's a rug.
Okay.
Giving you
so
this wicked rug burn.
Oh.
I need you to do a strength save, please.
Well, I.
Okay. So you are now grappled, and it is smothering you. It is like full on over your face, and you're going to take 11 damage. It's not a lot, but you are going to have to, at the start of each of your turns, make another strength check to ungrapple unless the rug is defeated. So, you are
This rug.
you are grappled. So, it is Sprinkle's turn.
So I have a radical concept.
Sure.
I know
That's what this game was made for.
I know Dimension Door. I could grab the rug and cast Dimension Door and disappear with it.
Be a willing creature.
Well, then you'd be with the rug wherever you guys end up.
Yeah, but the rug is grappling Wisteria, so it would just take. You would grab the rug and Wisteria.
Wisteria
Oh.
can't come with me though.
Oh.
I mean, could you do that with Wisteria? And the rug couldn't come with you?
I'm a gnome or a halfling, so I'm very small, and a person has to be the same volume as me to come with me.
Oh.
But I can
so
bring an object with me.
The
Well, it
rug
depends-
is not small though. I know it's like looks like a small
It just
rug.
says an object, so it says teleport yourself from your current location. You can
Well, that's what to say. It depends because it's a construct. Does it count as a creature? Because it also says one willing creature. So since it's technically hostile.
Oh, yeah. It is a
Okay.
hostile construct.
It just says that you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry.
But then the next line is you can bring one willing creature. That's why I'm wondering if the hostility cancels that out.
It's a
It's
hostile
cognizant.
construct. Yeah.
Okay. I was like trying to think like, how do I take care of it and not hurt Wisteria?
Right.
Because
It's a
like
thick rug.
I either cut the rug.
Light it on fire.
I don't have any fire spells.
You guys try to pull it off me?
Does it have any? I can't do anything where it can have Constitution saving throws, can it?
It has a lot of condition immunities, just letting you know. Like a lot.
All right.
So it is a medium-sized rug, so it is like the size of Wisteria.
I mean, like I think
okay,
you can
no,
attempt
all
to
right.
break its grapple,
Oh, wait,
but
ow.
it might require your full action.
I clicked that wrong, but apparently I just did heat metal. But I did not mean to click on it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you didn't mean to, then it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I was just
it's
like,
not a big
something
deal.
does have fire, but it is a little different. It has to do with like the creature has to be holding or wearing an object that has metal and do a Constitution saving.
Yeah, nope. This is just a rug.
Yeah.
You can in fact stab it. It is very thick if you
Okay.
wanted to.
I don't want to hurt Wisteria. I'm
Just,
gonna use
just confirming, thick with a CK or 2 Cs?
Since it's not a nice rug, I'm gonna go 2 C's.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Earlier this week,
Yeah.
the internet wanted to have sex with a blimp, so I just want.
Oh God.
I don't know about sex as much as remarking just, oh, she thick. Like, you can remark something is thick and not immediately want to,
The people were horny for the blimp.
I'm gonna use my dagger
What I'm
to
hearing-
stab at
Stabby
them.
stab?
Stabby
Okay.
it. And I can do a second attack on it.
Yep, you hit.
God,
so
I'm gonna die.
I'm trying to delicately stab around you.
You're fine. It's totally fine. So so roll damage on both of those.
Roll damage.
So you just click on the word dagger. Can I
In
do
the
it?
chat.
Nope. I
In
see
the
it.
chat.
In
Yeah.
the chat, yeah.
On both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's 10 damage total. Okay, and that was a pretty. You have frayed some of it. You've like torn some bits through, and like Wisteria's like struggling. All right, it is Wisteria's turn. You can make a strength saving throw to try and end the grapple.
Alright. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, guess what? You did.
Hey, I defeated the rug with my strength.
You have ungotten from the grapple, and since the way that this is worded specifically says at the start of each of your turns, you can take an action.
Okay. Can I
No fire?
I do have spells. What spells do I have? I don't have any spells that would work with this. I don't.
You also have a trident. It's just a rug.
Yeah, so I'll use my trident. Although this is a wooden trident, I don't have the stats for that. I only have the ones for the metal tipped one.
It's essentially the same.
And I'll roll that.
Yep, you hit. So that's 6. Okie dokie. It is coming apart at the seams. Aaron, it is your turn.
Okay. I find the most thickest looking muffled-y part of it and hit it with my hammer. No, with my mace of smiting.
Okay. Yup, you it is not looking good at all. It's definitely as bloodied, it's fraying.
It does. If I hit it, I also get 4 extra fire damage.
Ooh. It is not immune to that, so it is burned. It's singeing. And so now Alpheus will go. And Alpheus is going to... Sure, I'm pretty sure I can do that. Yeah. He's going to cast Chill Touch, because why not? Well, it didn't roll, did it? Come on. Please just do what I want. There we go. So, where's his thingy? I wasn't planning on using Alpheus for anything really, but here we are. So can we just do it? I am very sorry, you all. I think this is a +7, isn't it? Yeah. Alpheus does not hit.
Get your head in the game, Alpheus!
Oh my
We'll leave
gosh.
you in this library.
Well, Alpheus doesn't hit. Did his best.
Okay,
It seems like
nice try.
he's not really in this. It's now the Rug's turn, and it's going to try to get back on Wisteria, because Wisteria has the key.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
All right, so it's a +5 to hit. No, it absolutely does not in any way come close. So, Sprinkle, it's your turn again.
Oh,
it is no longer on Wisteria.
I'm gonna freaking bash it with my dagger again.
Yep, you hit.
Twice in a row.
Do the damage of the first one.
Okay.
Guess what? How do you want to kill this Rug?
I stab it and call it the last season. And then I drag the dagger down and cut it in 2.
Cool. Well, that Rug is now 2 rugs, and it is dead.
Okay.
Now roll this rug up in a rug.
Oh, what? Can I
push it out the window?
I cast mending on it so that it looks undisturbed and put it back where it was.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that concept.
If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah.
All right. So this dead construct now is just a rug. And we're going to now jump back to Peaches and Cream. So Peaches and Cream are in this pool with Njede, just hanging out. So Njede is going to, let me scroll it down. And he's going to be like, so are you new to the area? Either of you?
Yes. Never been to this part of town before. Lovely house you've made here, though.
And how about you, Cream? Cream?
Margaret.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize, I truly didn't realize the lens was back on us. I'm so sorry. Titanium would not, Cream would not be this neglectful as I. Can you remind me what the conversation was?
So he just asked you if you were new to the area.
Oh, yes, we are largely from Waterdeep, like, that's our base of operations, and we've, had a fantastic voyage on the Storm Maiden's Revenge and made our way here.
And by base of operations, it's just a turn of phrase.
So you're pirates.
No, we just
We
prefer travel by sea.
Yeah, we hitched a ride. No more, no less.
Yeah. You can imagine two gals like us. We just go where the adventure takes us.
Well, also, ships need good conversation and comfort as much as any other, fine establishment.
And there's no comfort quite like Peaches.
And cream. You don't have peaches without the cream, or the cream without the peaches.
Well,
I love that half the stream is just like face fully in palm. I'm so happy. I'm letting go. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons well.
I do think there's some merit to being like, well, surely no one trying to do shady stuff would just tell their shady stuff to me.
By the way, who would have, not to go super meta here, who would have thought that I'd be the one playing this straight?
Yeah, he's gonna go, but you couldn't be separated from the cream.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna be like,
I say the cream rises to the top.
Let's hope.
I'm going to assume that you said that in game. And does Prince was Merchant Prince Roder aware that you are pirate consorts?
Well, he's aware that we are very interesting and storied in our experiences and are full of phenomenal, as my dear Peaches said, we go where the adventure takes us, and we're not, your average. We have a lot of interesting things to say and share, is what I'm trying to express.
Yeah, I don't think of us as just any one type of consort. We're consorts, period.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me about yourself. Go ahead, Peaches.
Well, I had kind of the average life, but adventure always called to me. And I found being a consort was the easiest, fastest, and most enjoyable way to see the world. Then one day I met my friend here, and we were inseparable. That's why we took the names we did.
Well, Cream, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I think the better question is, what do you want to know about, well, both Peaches and Cream?
Do you have any interest in, magic or history or anything like that?
I am a fan of cursed and unique artifacts. Like, if you look at an object and you think, what sorts of brutality and what sorts of intrigue and what sorts of falls of mankind or rises of kings have this innocuous object witnessed, I am a collector of such things.
And
would that be, those gauntlets, they look like they are, in fact, a cursed item.
They are indeed. They are quite fetching, though, I must say.
Very lovely, very lovely.
I'm like...
Now, what were you saying, Peaches?
Oh, I was just saying I love history. So definitely books, but if I can always hear it from, the horse's mouth, I do enjoy a good oral history.
He's going to be like, well, I do love a good history of the rise and fall of civilizations, and cursed items of that nature. I have actually recently obtained some really interesting items. Maybe I will show you them. And then we can also see my bedroom and hang out there. How does that sound?
Sounds like what we came here to do.
My peachy friend speaks for both of us.
Pippi is sitting on the mouse, so give me like 1
Find
minute.
your own way there.
Pippi, I need you to move. I love you very much. Thank you. Please don't attack my hands. I don't like it. Just to show you, please move. I will shoot you. Go, get.
Oh, it's a spray bottle.
Go.
I missed what it was. I thought you were
I thought
holding
it
up
was
your
a
mouth.
Nerf gun. I was
It
like,
is-
dang, okay.
It's a Nerf Rebel.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, that was a period of time where they were
Oh
like,
my
you know what, girls
gosh!
won't like Nerf guns. They need girl
But-
guns.
It's a very small, compact squirt gun, and you know what? It fucking works.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't like how it got made, but that is a sleek design I would use to punish a cat with.
You know,
Well, look, she's not allowed to attack my hands when I'm using the mouse. So it's like the only time it ever gets used is when she's attacking my hands.
Yeah, the only reason I ever had a super soaker growing up was my mom wanted me to shoot squirrels off the bird feeder.
that is an incredibly on-brand
Get
story
it.
for you.
Get it.
All right, so you all are going to get dried off, and he will take you upstairs. But before that happens, we're going to go back to
Oh,
Dan.
no.
I love that I somehow got away with being in a pool in body armor, by the way.
Yeah, I think
You're
maybe
just sitting on the edge of
pulled
the
it, like,
pool.
Yeah, maybe you were like either playing coy or we like handed up that it was part of like, oh yeah, we collect cursed objects, you know, all that stuff. Plus, I went into the pool, so
We're
you're
going
welcome.
to. I was saying that you could. I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable, so we went with you were wherever you were sitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was fully in the pool.
Cool. So, we're gonna go to Dan. So, Shinobi, you have him subdued. He is asked, what information would you give to him to make it worthwhile for him to STF you?
I say I could give you some information about a powerful mage who has been gathering these parts.
That could be of interest to my organization. I would need you to give me that information now.
Are you familiar with Manchun?
I am familiar of a dead Manchun of ages, and then that he has clones. If I remember hearing correctly, the Manchun that had intercepted or infiltrated Waterdeep was recently, in the last year, defeated.
This is true, and it is not the only clone that's out there, though. So while perhaps Manchun is long gone, these clones are still about. And we have reason to believe that one is here in Jolt.
I see. I see. Do you have any sort of way or person that I can validate this information?
Not directly, unless you saw the Manchun clone that was in Waterdeep, but this robe that I'm wearing now is actually from his corpse.
Interesting. Interesting. Is there anyone in Waterdeep I can contact?
If you have any contacts in the Black Network, they will tell you about us.
We do not, but that is fine. All right. So, he thinks that's credible enough. I'm gonna say that's fine. He will he will ask you to make it seem like he put up a fight, so he's going to take some punches. And what are you going to do now that he is
compliant?
Yes.
I'm going to basically point to the office and say, we want to investigate in there. It's clearly magically sealed. How do we get access?
He's going to say, well, that's an arcane lock. You either need to dampen it or have the key.
Do you know where the key is stored?
That's a good question.
It is in the library.
Okay.
I wonder, where's the key?
And then let's see what else. So I know about the gladiators, and I know there's many of you Harper agents here. How many Harper agents are there?
There's one other Harper agent, and he is one of the guards downstairs.
Are you willing to keep him occupied while we make our way through the building?
I would
Or perhaps,
rather...
let's say, or you could let him in on the information since you all are part of the same agency.
I will stay tied up. I will not help or hinder.
Okay, that's fine with us. Like I said, we do not wish you further harm, but we also have no qualms about, reneging on our agreement. So we are fine to leave you here tied up.
Cool. So you leave him pretty beaten, like black-eyed, bleeding, like he was like, make it look legit. I'm going to say he takes like a stab to a part of him that's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if rogues can like target crit spots, they can target non-crit spots too, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to say that he's stabbed in a way that he's not going to die, but like is very plausible that he put up a fight.
Okay.
All right. So he tells you that it's an arcane lock. Either you got to, dampen, dispel, whatever, or have the key.
Okay.
Key is in the library. He doesn't know where in the library, but it is in there.
Okay. I'm gonna have Gladys kind of pop their head out. Not pop their head out, but like perception at the hallway again to see if there's anybody nearby.
There is no one in the hallway.
Okay. I say then that Gladys, Yuri, and I stealth down the hallway. I want Gladys and Yuri to take point because their stealth is better than mine.
Sure. So I would like you to roll stealth, and I will roll their stealth too. So his was +4, and his is...
God, I have not had any good rolls tonight.
All right, so we have a +4 to that, so that's fine. And then, ooh, no, not good. It's an 8.
Still better than
An
mine.
8.
Or no, not better than mine. I have 9.
People in the library. Here's some people coming.
Yes. So, unfortunately, as a group roll, only Gladys is stealthy. So I'm gonna say that in your on your way out, like you bump into a door and you're like, oof. You just like had a little stumble and made enough noise that the people in the library have heard you. You don't know that though. However, we're going to jump to the people in the library. You have just heard some commotion in the hall.
Shit.
Is everyone just like, should we hide?
Oh, by the way, I take the key and I definitely stuff it.
Just pack it.
Take
Just
it,
pack
right.
it in.
It's well kept.
Should we look casual? Should we look lost? Should we hide?
Everybody just grab a book and read.
Oh, that's such a good idea. I pull out the half-orc and the milkmaid.
Wait, hide the rug that's torn apart.
I mended it. It looks normal.
We mended it.
Oh, it's sweet. We good. Okay, then
So
yeah,
we're all just like
we'll read
reading
a
a
book
book and we're trying to be casual because we're just this is where the guards left us.
Sure. I'm gonna say that
I thought
Sprinkle
we left you in the bedroom.
It depends on if it's the same guard that comes back.
That's true. I'm gonna say, Wisteria, you are reading an illustrated guide to the rocks of, I don't know.
You're on
Let's
a
just
good
do the-
track for me as a person.
Yeah.
Cool. The person who likes rocks.
We're gonna go with an illustrated guide to the geology of the Purple Desert, and
You like nailed it. I'm writing that down.
and Sprinkle, you are reading a book of sonnets of love poetry.
Nice.
So
I love sonic poetry.
and then Elpheus has grabbed a book and is another romance novel that's dragons in love. I don't know. I ran out of ideas. And he's like not even like reading it. He's just kind of like
It's like completely upside down, just like
he's like like watching the door, more like I'm going to if I have to murder someone, I will murder them.
murder
right,
them and use their corpse as a
Shinobi.
puppet.
You all think you're being stealthy. Go on ahead.
All right. When we get to this landing, basically, I want Gladys to do another perception just to kind of see if there's anybody downstairs or not, or like if we can hear anybody else.
Sure. You can actually see from where you are standing, like at the far end, you can see the guard that is standing in between the two other, like down the rounded staircase. So he's standing in between them on the floor below. Okay. So this is open, so you can see straight down.
Ah, yes, I see.
Okay.
I should move that guy back to his actual position. So he should be up here. So you can only see
just that one guy in the middle.
Yeah, one guy in the middle.
I guess we try to stealth for the door, and like if we now that we see him down there, if we kind of low crouch walk. Does he have angle of sight on us? Or like we give advantage on stealth? Okay. So we'll
he does not. Yeah.
So we're kind of like crouch walking to the library because we know which room is the library, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So.
Hey, finally.
Look at that. So we have a +4, and we have a +7. All right, group roll is fine. You have stealth this time.
Okay. Is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
All right, Gladys, do a perception check.
There is a keyhole. So Gladys looks in and says there are a couple people in there reading.
What do they look like?
They're very sexy.
Consorts and they're ladies in waiting.
He says there's 2 consorty looking ones and 2 servants.
Is the princess ordered some
like
entertainment?
People. Yes.
How do we get them out of here? Or
the tabaxi is at the window again.
It's not mine this time.
Yeah.
I'm not keen to murder innocent people. I wonder.
Are you part of our crew?
Good choice.
I don't know who's in there. Gladys is the one looking through. Gladys said that there's some consorts and ladies in waiting.
I'm just saying, dude.
The minute he comes inside, we're gonna have some questions for him.
All right. So, what are you gonna do?
And he said there's 4 of them.
So many.
I know.
Hey, people.
I'm wary of bursting in because it's 4 targets versus 3 of us. So even if we can silence them.
Damn.
I mean, this is what Shinobi would do like, if we didn't know the people in the room.
Yep.
I wonder if we can lure one out. Gladys, knock on the door and see what their reactions are.
Sure. All right. So Gladys knocks on the door. Knock, knock, knock. What are you four in the room do?
Decent.
What did you say?
Don't come in. We're indecent.
To which I respond, "Why are you indecent in the library?"
Can we tell that that's his voice? Can we tell that that's his voice?
Yes.
The library
Not
is the
Sprinkle.
sexiest room in a house. Didn't you know?
So you would. So obviously.
I mean, maybe the Shinobi.
Sprinkle would know, but yes, if Shinobi said, "Why are you indecent in a library?" Yes, Aaron and Wisteria would absolutely know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know that Sprinkles would. So maybe only Wisteria and I share a
Nor would Alpheus, yeah. Alpheus
like
would
a
know.
gaze. Is that Shinobi?
That's Shinobi.
What is he doing here? And then, okay, don't worry, guys. It's to Alpheus and Sprinkles.
It's cool.
And then we open the door. Do we see Shinobi or do we see the other people?
You see
Gladys
the other people. You see Gladys first, but you also see Shinobi.
Hi.
I look very confused. And I look to Gladys and Yuri and I say, "What should we do?"
What are you getting here? What should you do? Get in here!
Gladys is going to be like, "You know these consorts?"
Who are you?
No, I assumed you knew them. Why are they telling you to get in here? Do you know them?
I don't know them. Do you know them?
No. I have no idea what's going on. But we should maybe get in there before we draw attention from the other guards.
Yeah, good thinking.
All right, so they're going to go into the room. And I'm going to say, based on Shinobi's sort of demeanor, they are going to go in there with their weapons out.
We get our weapon. No, I'm gonna cast sending to Dan and be like, "What the hell are you doing? What is going on?"
What's sending do again?
It here I'll put it in the message.
It's in
You can respond in 25 words or less telepathically.
I'm going to respond. Oh, that's right, the 25 words. Super art fight, the greatest live art competition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna transmit is a weird word. I'm gonna send basically working with a merchant prince, and I'm pretty sure you are working with somebody else, and I'm not quite sure what their allegiance are. That should be less than 25. And I'm going to cast that to Wisteria and say, "Be cool."
Fire safety? No? Okay.
Okay, so
By the way, just to make a note of this, this is out of character. I don't, since I hid the key, I'm not even gonna like make a glance. Like, I'm not. I didn't make a move to like show it or anything to say, "Oh, look what we found."
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's hidden. It's staying.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, for sure.
Didn't say that you did that, so yep. All right, so Shinobi, you told Wisteria to be cool. Take it away, and I'm gonna move everybody in here, so we are all in this room. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna look at Gladys and Yuri and say, "Do you think we need to threaten them? They look like they're some companions for what's his name?
Jedi.
Jedi. They don't...
I mean, I'm gonna keep out my daggers in case one of them decides to scream.
That's a fair point. Should we bind them? Do we have? I don't know. I do have rope. We have rope.
You do have rope.
I don't remember if I broke or not.
I'm gonna say that Gladys and Yuri, I'm gonna say they're gonna be like, look, we're gonna go look for the key. You deal with these people. So I'm going to roll for them because it's fun. So he has a +3, and he has a +5. Okay, so +3 and a +5.
Dang.
Wow.
Now they're rolling good.
Well, they don't find a key anywhere, and they are looking under everything, and they'll be like, "Hey, Shinobi, there's no key in here." So I guess that.
So while they were
spy-
investigating,
Mhm.
I'm using the rope to tie up, starting with Wisteria, and I use
Mhm.
message again. It's not a full knot; it's a loose knot, but it appears to be a knot. And I'm basically going to say, we're looking for a key, we're looking for a journal. We were told it's in here. And then out loud, while I'm moving towards Red Aaron to tie her up, quote unquote, I'm kind of looking over to Yuri and Gladys and saying, do you think that Harper agent lied to us?
I mean, he might have done. Might be worth it to go check to see if he hadn't slipped those bonds.
Yeah.
When we tied them well enough, but they're slippery.
Do you want to go check? I'm going to finish tying these up and I'll meet you guys back there. We can go see, maybe coerce him a bit more if necessary.
Sure. So they will go back to here. Well, and they're going to check on that Harper guy, maybe rough him up a little bit more. So do what you're going to do.
Well,
Say, Shinobi, what is going on?
Hey, buddy, what's
I
up?
used your full name because I'm upset.
upset? Why? I didn't do anything.
What? Yeah, you said you guys are looking for a journal?
Haven't you guys learned yet that I like to keep things close to the chest and I never share more information than is necessary in any given situation?
Frustrating.
Look, how do you know this
Getting
person that
drunk.
just started tying you up?
Yeah, Sprinkle is like what? Sprinkle and Elpheus are like,
Oh.
what is going on?
Sprinkle, you remember Charm City Shinobi from post-race, right?
Yes, you do know Charm City
Oh
Shinobi.
yeah, right around the zombies.
It was Cadiz, right? Who got me in touch with? Was it Cadiz?
Yes.
Okay.
Cadiz. Mm-hmm.
And it was Avita. Is that the one?
Yeah, Avita.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I went back to the Astral Mists and met up with Cadiz when I was waiting for the all clear from the alarms. And I figured, since I lost that last bet to Red Aaron and I'm broke, I would kind of look for some work while I was waiting to find you guys. I saw you guys go into the ziggurat. So Cadiz put me in touch with this woman named Avita, and she had a job for me, which was to retrieve a journal for a merchant prince Fremen. That's how I got here, and based on the politics of the city, I'm guessing that y'all are doing the same for somebody else.
Well, I think Fremen's a bigger prince, but
I'm pretty sure he's a merchant prince.
they're both beggar princes.
Oh, they are. I thought Fremen and Najedi were both merchants, and it was.
No, Fremen is a beggar prince. They are like in the opposite ziggurats.
Okay.
yeah. So you're right. We're working for the other bigger prince.
I had that suspicion.
And he also wants the journal. I think we should give it to our bigger prince.
Because he's less likely to do any actual damage with it. Because he doesn't actually want to use it.
It's
I'm okay with
prank.
that.
It's all for jokes.
All right, so
It's
while
the
you
super
guys,
arcade way.
it's true. It is the artful way. So while you are discussing that, Prince Njede and his lovely consorts have made their way.
Peaches and cream.
I think. I did it. are making their way up the stairs. And you can hear, as they're walking, you can hear him talking about these neat things that he found. And so you all are hearing him coming up the stairs. So you can feel free to react how you wish.
Double crap.
I'm going to move you all closer together to make my life easier. So
everybody look like you're reading.
So they make it to the bedroom. The door is still open. He sees that he and Peaches and Cream see that there are two unknown guys who have tied up a guard. So this isn't gonna be great for anyone. So I need you three to roll initiative. Or by that I mean you two roll initiative if you want, or you can pretend not to. Now that I come to think of it, what are you gonna do?
Peaches and Cream.
Yeah, I was gonna say what your pronoun choice made that very confusing.
Yeah.
Because you said you three and then you two.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
she
like-
was Peaches
Three,
and Cream.
us
How's
two.
that a
like,
pronoun?
okay.
So what are you two going to do? I'm going to say Prince and Jedi is shouting now that there are intruders to get the other guards to come. But what are you two going to do?
Hey,
Have I had a chance to put clothes on?
Yes.
Okay, then I have clothes on, and then I'm going to basically take a readied stance, like basically communicate to Njede wordlessly. That's like, hey, you know, I like it when you're safe. I will. These aren't just pretty, you know, and stuff
Mhm.
like that. I have my mitts up, and I'm like standing between him and the door.
Cool. All right.
But how do we know they're intruders? Maybe before we should
Then Jedi's kind of
Elf or
freaking out.
guards and no. This is what I'm saying to Jedi. Before we start freaking out and bringing guards in and all that fun stuff, maybe we should find out who they are and why they're here.
I'm assuming since they're in my bedroom, they're either assassins or they are trying to steal from me.
Oh, no,
Now,
you're
look,
good.
I've had many a person in my bedroom, and they weren't trying to assassinate me.
And at this point, I'm going to say that the Harper is going to see the situation he's in and going, they're trying to steal your journal. They're trying to steal from you. They're thieves. And because he's already...
Bring Harper.
So I'm going to say that I want you to roll dex checks.
Us too, or
Yes, so Margaret and Marty.
cool. Just a check, not a saving throw, right?
Correct. Just
Oh.
the check.
Shit. How do I do that?
I think you did it.
No, I
You
did
a
it.
dex
Save.
save.
Oh, dexterity to the
Oh.
farmost left. Yeah, there you go.
Shit.
Cool, 16.
Oh, I
Better
saw
than
the
5.
I was there. I saw the 4 there, and I went, uh-oh.
So I just want to make sure what theirs is. So his is just a +2, and his +4. So we've got a.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's an 18
Uh-oh.
and a. So that was a 20, and what was 18, and then +4 is 11. So I'm going to say that for some reason, Gladys is like, I have did the numbers, did the calculating, no guards are coming, and just books it out of there and goes and jumps out, climbs down that rope, and GTFOs. However, Marty, you are fast enough to get to Yuri, if you would like
Mhm.
to
Sure.
engage.
Sure, let's go for it.
So just do straight up strength. You are pretty equal, so this will be fun. All right, and he is also a 0. So, hey, you have grappled and are holding Yuri. Peaches is just like, I've got him. Got him.
I may or may not, upon grabbing him, have just yelled Krav Maga.
So you yelled Krav Maga. All right.
Yeah.
Normal.
That's how it works, right? It's not Krav Maga until you yell Krav Maga.
That's his mother's name. He's
checks out.
invoking a blessing from her.
So those in the library can hear that there is a door that opens at this far end of the, I guess over here, end of the hallway, and slams shut, and you hear footsteps running down the hall, and then you hear 2 people coming up the stairs at a fast pace. So 3 guards, one of which is one of the Harpers, have run up the stairs and or come down the hall and run up the stairs. And now they are all in the bedroom with the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Harper?
Subdued
No.
Yuri. Yeah. Okay, so we will move this. Oh, come on. Do what I want. Thank you. So we've got guard. All right. So they're going to take Yuri from you. And Jedi is very impressed that you got a hold of him for him, and is very more disposed in your favor. That you, Cream, were like, I'm gonna wreck some shit, and that you, Peaches, was like, I grabbed him, I got him. So they're all going to take Yuri away, and you are going to be then alone in the room with Prince and Jedi. And he's going to say, well, you proved yourself really well. Do you want to see the interesting things that I've got?
And how?
All right, so he goes over to the door and he casts knock, which briefly dampens the magic on the door, and it opens, and you all get to go into this fancy, very plush
Colleen,
room here. Yeah.
before we get too far with that, basically, while we heard the commotion and stuff going on, I would have asked Red Aaron and Wisteria, did you guys find that key?
Yeah.
After the guards
Safe and
passed,
sound.
I said after the guards passed, then we know that they're down in the room. I'm assuming that whole commotion would have taken some time. I'm basically gonna say I'm maintaining cover, and I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go down the stairs and out the front door.
Good idea. We can take it from here.
So my goal, basically, Colin, kind of what my thought process is I see the guards go past. I know that Yuri and Gladys are down in that room, so I'm gonna try to basically bust out the front door and go find what are their names? Avita, Nettle, and Pagel.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm basically just like saying like Yuri and Gladys are in trouble. I'm like bust out the front door and try to find them and let them know that shit's going down. Cool.
So there is a guard which way to go.
Yeah.
No, would you tell them that you were gonna bust through the front door?
No, I'm just saying maintaining cover, and I'm out the door because I assumed there wasn't gonna be much time between like once we heard the guards pass,
Yep.
which I was gonna assume is
Mhm.
most of the guards.
Do you want to go out the window of this library instead?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
going to where I knew, at least when I last saw Vita and crew.
Okay. Good
All right.
luck, I guess. But
So
also, what the hell?
So I run down the stairs. Where's the guard?
So you run down the stairs, so you're down here now, right?
Yep. I'm going basically straight out the front door.
Okay. Once you get to this little inner door,
Mm-hmm.
when you pass through that, there is a guard standing right there.
Okay. I'm gonna misty step out to the front door, past the front door.
Okay. So he just sees a blip of you go by, like.
Basically, I'm just booking it, and I just teleport through the door, and I'm outside.
He's definitely like, I think I need a nap.
That was a weird wind.
All right, so you are outside and out of the building. All right, so Prince and Jedi goes over to this little lockbox thingy that he has, and he like little spins the thing that opens it up, and he takes out this really old like journal. It's covered in like leather that he has like restored or conserved, I guess, so it's like not falling apart. But in it you can see it is like it's a diary, it's a journal of the travels of this sorry, my cat is being so weird. So let me bring up what I have written. So that I can give you more information. Yeah. Where are we? Oh, come on. Please work with me here. It would be great. It would make me so happy. Thank you all for bearing with me on this.
It is the least we can do for our stalwart DM.
Just do what I want. Where did I put it? Did I not save things? Talk amongst yourselves while you
I'm like catching up on my notes.
Oh. I'm like,
the last I had was like we were escorted to a bedroom.
so Shinobi just ran out, and we have a magical key.
So much happened in this short span of time.
Okay, there we go. I found it. Okay. So the journal talks about this wizard's life in Netheril, and he talks about finding a way to clone oneself to prolong your life as a way to remain attached to power, and how you can. Huh?
This is what Darth Plagueis' whole thing was to find control over the death by using the Force.
Yeah. And how you can then insidiously insert yourself into other civilizations and take them over, all while maintaining basically a network of your guides and such. So you very much know whose book this is. or maybe you don't. I don't know. Do you know? Has this rung some bells for Peaches and Cream?
I mean, in terms of, oh, this is the thing that we're supposed to get, Titanium, I mean, Cream's sense is definitely like, this is probably important.
But do you guys put 2 and 2 together?
Should I flip a coin to see?
Yes.
Yes, please do.
I want you.
Okay.
Do let's say just roll and do even odds.
Yeah,
There you
roll
go.
a
Okay, I like
d6.
that better. That's roll a
D6. Evens, you know. Odds, you don't.
Hey!
So Titanium
Okay,
does in
good.
fact know whose journal this is.
Yeah. So, I'm going to ask for a closer look and like, perk up and be like, this is really fascinating.
So he's going to be like, what's really fascinating is this part in the back. So he flips forward,
Okay.
and it's there are diagrams and maps and things like that, but it's in a language that you have never seen before.
Even I, with my knowledge of Infernal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have never seen before. Marty, you absolutely have not seen before. And there are a couple different sort of pages like that. And there's like a loose leaf map in there that is like the most bizarre thing. And he's like, I don't even know what this means. Like, I think it's words. There's a map. I get that. It's fascinating. I need to find someone who can decipher this for me.
Have you had any leads on even where to begin with what's in there? I don't, I am only bilingual, but, well, I think in my head, we're not going to talk about the weed stuff. I'm only bilingual. I only know of what you and I speak in now, and the tongue of my brutal ancestors. And I'm gonna tap on my horns knowingly.
Perfect.
It's like nothing that I could remotely reach for a stem or root word or anything. Have you found any, mother tongues to this?
I have not. I don't even know where to start. That is why I've been looking for someone to help me translate this.
Haven't had any leads? Also, this whole thing. How tall is he? Basically, I just
5'8".
Oh, perfect! I'm 5'7", so I can do the perch on the shoulder. I am blatantly just
I just looked up how tall Don Cheadle is.
So I'm having this conversation with my hands and chin on his shoulder like that.
I finally want Marty to just mirror it on the other shoulder.
That's why we're Peaches and Cream.
Yes. All right. So if Marty wants to mirror, you can totally mirror. Your pretty much tokens are standing that way anyway, so it's kind of perfect. He's gonna say, no, I haven't had any leads. I've put out the word that I'm looking to hire someone to a number of groups around the city, but so far I haven't found the right person yet. But I will find out what these mean.
How did you acquire such a unique tome? Yeah, tome is the word I'm looking for.
I did some business recently with a group of traders, I think, and they were heading off into the jungle like absolute madmen. Some people want to go find their fortune. And they had this book, and I agreed to enchant some of their weapons in exchange for this journal. I think I got the better deal. This is priceless.
I would wholeheartedly agree, and I see a fellow Wait, do I have magic weapon? I think I do. Let me check. Yeah, I see a fellow enchanter of weapons. And I like gesture with my hands like, may I?
Sure.
All right. For now, I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to give Marty a look of like, would you like to come closer and also look at it? Look at it.
I'm in.
I think for now, just for this moment at the very least, I want to flip through it if there's anything notable, you know, as I look through it that I can understand. Not necessarily, I don't mean understand, but like glean about the object and book just by actually holding it in my hands. Does it give me a weird feeling? Does it do anything? You know.
You definitely don't understand any of the languages, like we've said. You, based on your nautical knowledge, some of these maps look like they're river maps and not land maps. And like some of the markings on them, you might not understand the words, but the actual markings used on it, you're like, oh, this is like something you would use on a nautical map. This is for a river. But on the whole, you're like, like when you flip back to the forward, you're like, this is definitely Manchun. This is definitely Manchun. Like looking through it, you're like, obviously this is Manchun. This is totally, I wonder, so maybe
there's like a whole library card in the front.
well
check out.
You know about them. The keywords are all there. The network, netheril, clones.
Cool. What is our fair prince's general mood and body language right now?
Oh, he's like super into you guys.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm nervous about doing this. Because I just feel bad. But, I'm going, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can't tell if she says like I'm gonna seduce him now or I'm gonna like Vulcan neck pinch him. Like,
it's gonna be one of those.
The titanium is going. This is a bedroom, right? There's like it's like a cushion.
No, you're in his office inside his bedroom.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we're gonna take the nearest what's the word I'm looking? Horizontal surface, and I'm going to like push him by the chest back gently. Like the gesture is like the smooth, like close the book in the hand, tuck it under my arm, and then like push him back gently. Like, gesture with the head, like, hey, Peaches, stay peachy with me here, won't you? And put on the moves, push backwards, look inviting. I am right now just copying things I've seen Rave do.
I'm surprised you didn't like try and like knock the stuff off the desk and like just be like.
And when I get him to his like back is against like the small of his back is against the bed or the table or whatever.
There's the desk, yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lean in really close with and get right up to his ear. And I'm gonna cast command.
Perfect.
Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead.
So I will be casting command, which I'm gonna put in the
It's gonna be
chat real
either
fast.
amazing or
And I'm gonna command him to sleep.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. What is your DC?
Spell save DC. Let me double check to
it should
make
be
sure.
15 according to the
Yeah, it's 15 against my charisma.
Give me 1 second to look at his stats. Where are are you? So his is a really? Oh, okay, +4.
Oh no.
So what is it?
Sweet.
15.
Yeah, oh yeah, my spell save is DC.
Oh
Yes!
He's so into you.
I'm the best slut ever! No!
Wow.
Well, there's my
The
cold
dice
open.
gods- the dice gods wanted that to happen.
Never.
He's asleep.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna hand Marty the book, and I'm gonna get our dear prince into a princess, carry him, and lay him into the bed nicely.
Oh,
There's no reason to be a dick to him.
yeah.
All right.
And
So
of
you
course.
have
And I'm gonna take a fresh coat of lipstick, black
Uh-huh.
of course, and plant one on the cheek.
And of
Ah.
course, I'm going to take the book and put it into my faux cleavage.
Yeah!
okay. So you are. What are you gonna do now? He's asleep. You put him to bed.
Get the
Absolutely.
fuck out of there!
Yeah, I was like, wait, Marty, do we have to do anything else? Or can we just leave?
Let's get that. We did the thing. Let's freaking go.
Okay. Alright. Thank you so much, Prince. I'm sorry. Let's go before I feel bad.
Okay. So you all you're leaving out the front door. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
I have to pick up my axe along the way anyway, so.
So you
Collect the rest of your entourage as well.
no, they didn't think
I
that.
don't know where we are.
We're
He-
dumb.
We did not think about that. So Peaches and Cream leave through the front door. The guard there saw you come in, knows that you were a consort, and says, good day, ladies, or good evening, ladies, and you leave.
Thanks, my dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna nod, and he can probably see that my lipstick's a little smudged.
Yep. So you are allowed to leave, and you can go pick up your axe. You have successfully gotten the book.
Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
We don't know.
Did we hear them walk through the hallway?
I'm gonna say you heard people walk through the hallway. Yes.
Okay.
Well, we should look through the door and see what just happened.
Yeah, let's peek out the door.
There was
Okay.
a keyhole, right? Can we look out the keyhole and see who walked?
Yes, you could. You can look out the keyhole.
So when we start hearing someone walking down the hallway, I look through the keyhole to see who's walking by.
Okay. Yes. So then you saw them leave.
Okay, I'm like, hey guys, they're leaving. We should go too.
What about the journal? We have the key.
If they're leaving, they have to
They
be
probably
leaving.
got
They're
it.
leaving alone.
Maybe Marty's walking around kind of robotically because of
You're gonna have to take a chance.
You guys,
Like, we can tell that they came from that bedroom area.
Yeah, you could tell that they
Yeah.
came from that side of the building.
okay.
It's like
I guess
I'm using the
sense.
context clues of they're alone. There's no guard with them. They're leaving as discreetly as possible.
Okay, you make a good point. Why didn't they come get us? We all
They
came
don't
in
know.
together.
They don't know where we are.
What
Last time they
is-
saw us, we were in the waiting room.
Why
The-
didn't
okay,
they
I've never
ask
heard
when
of
they
an
didn't
Irish
see us in the
goodbye,
waiting room?
Aaron? You freaking bail.
I have an idea. So what if on my way out, I cast thaumaturgy, kind of almost like breadcrumbs.
I'm
Um,
gonna say that you two just got out because
Yeah,
that's
you're-
what you
you're
said
outta
you
here.
would.
Yeah,
Least
admittedly.
suspicious.
You all just left.
Well, should we try to
Like,
go out
you-
this window? Or do you guys just want to leave like they did?
I think if they're leaving, we should leave too.
Wouldn't it be weird? I guess not.
Let's the two of you are our escort anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, let's go tell a guard.
No.
No. I mean, no, not that we thought that we heard them leave, and that we it was instructed to us that we have to stay with them.
I put my finger to your lip. I'm like,
Why? Why? What's bad about that?
Stop overthinking it.
Just
we're
want to
leaving.
point out that Sprinkle is a halfling. So
I'm just like,
Should I?
I see what she's trying to do, so I like unconsciously like lean down to help her, even though I'm very confused.
thank you.
Can,
Thank you.
should I put the key back under the rug before we go?
Are we positive that they have the book?
Do you want to go check the room?
Don't know. We should leave. Should we leave the key?
That's
Should
what
we
I'm
take the
asking.
key? I mean, if he's got the book, he doesn't need the key anymore, right?
Alpheus is just like standing in the corner, like, let's just go.
Okay, we
Leave,
go.
guys.
Okay.
Let's leave.
All right, let's keep the key just in case. No, that's a bad idea. Leave the key. Leave the key.
Okay,
Maybe they could cast locate object on it, and then they would catch us.
Leave the key. Let's leave.
I put the key back under the rug and we go.
Okay.
I'm so nervous.
You walk down the stairs. Aaron radiating nervous energy. Everyone else seems pretty cool. You walk
It's
past
fine.
the guard, and the guard's like, "Good evening, ladies. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Adieu.
She has like a complex. It's fine. We have to go get her medication now.
Okay." He's going to remember you, Aaron, though. Being,
Oh no, I'm casually saying goodbye.
yeah, except you're radiating. You're absolutely like,
Casual.
"Adieu." And he's like, "Okay, that's a weird one.
That's suspicious.
I pay attention to that next time if they come back."
I will never come back. I don't say that out loud because I didn't know he said
Okay,
that.
so I don't
I'm
know
out.
if you all had planned a rendezvous, but
I can send to them.
oh yeah, okay.
I'm just willy-nilly casting third level spells.
I was like, how many sends do you have?
Yeah, only 3. I've only used 1.
I mean, yours goes a lot farther than mine, but mine's a cantrip.
Right. Yeah, and I don't have that cantrip or anything like that, so sending it is. But yeah, so I'll can I do more than one person?
This is a creature.
Right. So I'll do Peaches to be like, we have exited the premises. Do you have the book? Oh,
Peaches,
we found
you can-
Shinobi too.
Oh, Shinobi.
Peaches. So Marty, you can respond to Aaron telepathically in 25 words or less.
Twitter has prepared you for this moment.
Sorry, what was Aaron's ask again?
Did you find the book? Well, that and plus some other informative stuff about us leaving.
Hey, it's in my tits.
Don't.
Yes, it's in my boobs. Get out of my head.
I can't respond again without casting another spell, so I won't be in your head again.
Super art fight, greatest live art competition in the moon.
Twitch.com/superrfightTV.
Okay. Or as long as we're outside of the premises. Okay, they do have the book.
All right,
What?
so we'll do a little narrate that you all make it back the way you came to. I'm narrating for everyone but Shinobi, just to be clear.
Yeah.
You make it back to the ziggurat just fine. You've got the book. You are there.
Now the next arc, which is withdrawing it from Marty's tits.
Yeah, it's a very
Shinobi-
sword in the stone situation.
What is it possibly stuck on?
Oh god.
No, it's not about that.
Magic!
Marty's like,
Magic.
only the chosen one can reach into me and pull out my heart. Actually, you know what? I think we just veered from King Arthur and straight into Utana.
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
You're welcome.
so you all make it back fine. Shinobi with Fremen's crew minus Yuri are booking it. Or you saw them as you came. Are like, gotta go, bye. And you all make your way back to the astral mists.
Okay. It's going to use another spell, but I will send to Shinobi to also confirm we have the book. We're at this other beggar Princess Ziggurat. We can arrange that they'll know to look out for you and let you in if you want to come here to look at the book. I have no idea if that was 25 words or way more than 25 words.
Close to it, anyway.
Okay. That's it. That's all.
Okay. I will say, gonna maintain cover for the sake of protection, but we'll reconvene when I can.
Okay. He doesn't hear that, but
okay. So we are back, and Evita's like, what the fuck happened in there?
I don't know. We found some consorts that I guess Najede had ordered or had came to visit him or whatever it was, and I was trying to secure them while we were investigating where the key was. We were told there was a key to the book, or key to his office, and that's when we found the consorts. And then next thing I know, we weren't able to find the key, so we thought we were getting bad information. We tied up a Harper agent, and he told us it was in the library, but there was nothing there. So they went back to talk to the Harper agent. Next thing I know, there's guards coming running up the stairs, and Jede's in his room screaming about something. So I just got out of there as fast as I could.
Gladys is going to back up your story. That is what happened. You went in there. There were a bunch of consorts. Nobody said anything about consorts being there. And that you found a Harper spy who told you the key was in there, but it wasn't when you found it. And Evita's going to be like, did you all not think that they could have been another crew?
Y'all just brought me on. I don't know much about this. I was trying to help out. I was trying to help out Cadiz, but I'm sure Cadiz mentioned I'm new here. I'm not aware of what's going on. What other crew might be working on what?
Cadiz is going to be like, no, yeah, he only got here a couple days ago. So she's like, fine. She's smacking Gladys up the head, all that stuff. So your cover is fine. Bigger Prince Fremen, Evita's like, it's fine. I will let Prince Fremen know that, we were thwarted by some consorts that you all could have just killed, but you're new. You didn't. You did what you.
I was gonna ask, what's gonna happen to Yuri? Do we need to go get him? What's the situation there?
He got caught.
Oh,
it is what it is.
Cut him loose.
Right.
So, he knows how it is. Prince Fremen's not gonna take kindly to someone botching the job. So, someone's gonna fall on the sword. It's Yuri, unfortunately.
Right.
All right. Well, we got to go deal with this. So, she and the rest of the crew leave, and your cover is fine. So it's 9:53, and we're gonna end with this very weird episode having completed. So next week, I think I'm just gonna be on vacation. I thought maybe I would run a session, but we're not gonna be at my parents' house. We're gonna be at my aunt's house, and that's too many people and not enough rooms. So I'm not gonna run next week. So we'll have a week off. Then we'll come back and we'll find out about the journal. Isn't that fun?
Excited for that.
That's good.
All right.
Good.
So bye, friends. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
There
Bye.
you
Have
go.
a good night.